and welcome back to another episode of Cabin in the Woods. Ooh. Alright, I have a different setup. Same kind of lights, but little different setup. I took a break for a little bit, but I'm back. I hope you guys are having a good Thanksgiving, a good holidays, good everything. Make sure you check your doors that are locked. Look under your bed and your closets. You took your pills today. You've got snacks. You're keeping hydrated. I don't know. I can't think of anything else. Actually, I think we might be watching Boogeyman tonight. So we'll see how good that is. And I'll let you know if I like it or not. I haven't really seen any good horror movies lately. But yeah, let me know if you have seen any. And I'll check them out for sure. Let's get started with Nuke's Top 5. Here we go. You'll go boom boom.
One last goodbye. Back in September, veterinary student Mary Carmen Flores from Arequipa, Peru, adopted a sweet little Labrador that she named Scott. The two quickly bonded, but only enjoyed a few months together before Scott was tragically found dead in Mary Carmen's home. Mary Carmen was absolutely devastated by the sudden loss of the very healthy dog and wanted an explanation. She suspected that some horrible person might have actually poisoned her dog.
Oh my god.
So Mary Carmen started searching through her CCTV footage to find answers.
Poor baby.
But instead, she found something else entirely. Something she was not prepared for.
Oh, if you guys want to watch this, it'll be in the description down below. I'm not watching that. I'm just gonna skip it.
Her dog Scott can be seen happy goodbye.
This is where most
His core.
It's kind of creepy. Go this way. This is where most people would turn around. If you turn around and you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there. Could be missing out what's on the other side.
That sounds
Hello?
like a cat meowling.
Ethan is shocked when he hears strange human-like sounds coming from the woods. He believes it's a voice saying, "Hey," and "help."
Could be missing out what's on the other side. Hello?
That's a
Ethan
cat.
then hears strange movement in the brush that seems to be quickly moving towards him. He decides to just get out of there and is even so spooked that he runs right off the path and almost ends up falling right down the hill. When he posts the video to his TikTok page, he wonders if he might have had an encounter with a skinwalker or some kind of cryptid. Because you see, it's rumored that a strange creature wanders these woods. But many of his viewers just shrug it off. They say that he probably just heard a bobcat or maybe even a peacock. Now, whether it was just a bobcat or a peacock or not, many of Ethan's viewers want to see more. They ask Ethan over and over to return to that same spot in the woods to see what happens. So finally, Ethan decides to return, but he makes the very bad decision to return late in the day as the sun is starting to set. As you might guess, it did not go well. Something happens that no one can explain.
Oh God, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh God, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video, because honestly I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's two ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast. No. Yeah, that was my fucking cue to go. That was my cue to leave.
It's already getting dark when Ethan finds himself in a field and tries to decide which way to go next. All of a sudden it gets really quiet as even the crickets seem to stop chirping. Suddenly an ominous looking figure walks right out of the darkness of the tree line. Terrified, Ethan gets out of there as quickly as he can. So what do you think is going on here? Did Ethan find the creature that he heard months earlier? Could this be what many believe to be a skinwalker? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I think he noticed that he got a lot of views the first time, so he did a hoax.
You decide. The devil down in the hole. Andrew Smith regularly sets out to explore secluded tunnels and caves in the beautiful landscape of Arizona. On one of his trips, he finds an abandoned mining cave and decides to take a look inside. What happens next is downright chilling.
Terrifying. Damn it. I think that's a local kid who knows how to freak people out in there and was running upstairs and just screamed in the tunnels. Okay, so you can tell that this has been edited because of the sounds. If you watch a lot of ghost videos or video editing or gaming stuff, those whispers, they're edited. Because you recognize them from other videos.
Andrew suddenly hears a scream, followed by the chilling sound of running footsteps somewhere deep within the cave. This isn't Andrew's first cave explorer, and he actually manages to keep calm and continue his trek through the tunnels.
He should be
but
wearing
the
a mask.
sounds become increasingly more disturbing.
If it's not his first time going into a cave, he should be wearing a mask, like, so that he can actually breathe properly down there.
Andrew's camera captures what sounds like several voices whispering to him. One of the voices even seems to say, "We don't know who this is."
Fake.
Andrew searches the tunnels, but he can find nothing to explain the ominous sounds. Since we don't know the history of the abandoned mine or why it was abandoned in the first place, it leaves you to wonder just what happened there and what could be the source of all these spooky noises. But as to whether it's real or not, as always, I leave that up to you to decide. We need scary videos, so if you see something that you think should be on Nuke's Top 5, be sure to email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Email link in the description. The Dead Next Door. These next creepy videos were recorded by a woman from the Philippines who wishes to remain anonymous. The woman had just moved into an apartment with her partner when she quickly realized that something was very wrong there. First, her dog begins to continuously bark at their door even though there's nobody there. And whenever she's alone, someone knocks on the door as if trying to enter. One night she hears a child running through the hallway and watches as the door handle moves by itself. She then hears a woman shouting at the child, so she finally decides to grab her phone and record.
Neighbors.
Every time she looks through her peephole,
neighbors.
she finds no one there that would explain what she's hearing.
What?
Now, it should be noted that there were 2 apartments on the floor, but the other apartment was mysteriously and completely vacant. No one else lived on this floor, so there should be no one in the hall, no child, no woman making these sounds.
There's a lot of echo in those hallways, and it's probably coming from either downstairs or something.
So the tenant shows her footage to her husband, and they alert the building security guard. But he too finds nothing and no one to explain what she's captured on video. There's no one on that floor. Another late night, and this time the woman is startled awake by loud screaming and crying again.
Yeah, as per her, that's what she said in her story. I don't believe it.
Coming from the hallway right outside her door. What she captures is absolutely chilling.
So go outside and go look.
A child can be heard screaming and a woman can be heard sobbing. Loud banging echoes through the hallway. Horrified, the woman contacts security immediately. When the guard watches the footage, he goes pale. He breaks down and tells her that on the same day 12 years ago, a woman and her 7-year-old daughter brutally lost their lives in the other apartment on that same floor. It was suspected that the father had ended their lives, but he was never caught. And that is why the other apartment had been left empty for years. Terrified by the incident and what she had captured on video, the woman decided to share her story on the internet. So, could the spirits of the woman and her little girl be trapped, condemned to experience their tragic end over and over, never able to move on? Let me know what you think.
Where'd the barking dog come from? Was it her dog? So that means her dog heard it. So it must have been just... honestly. Ugh. If you heard that, wouldn't you like bring a weapon or something and go look? Like you just keep looking through your peephole every time it happens? Yeah, she called security, but holy frick. Show security, show up then. Record security showing up and letting you know that it's crazy and there's no one there. Like there's no proof. This is all just fake.
School of the Dead. Popular Japanese ghost hunters Hiro and Tomo from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film set out to investigate an abandoned school that sits on top of a mountain somewhere in the countryside of Japan. The investigators don't know why the school was left abandoned, but rumors say that a student took her own life inside the school and that her tragic spirit still walks the hallways. Curious visitors have reported an alarming amount of paranormal events, including the high-pitched laughter of children and the apparitions of young boys and girls watching down from the upstairs windows. In one dark room in the basement, a long desk and chair sit creepily in the middle of the room. This room is said to be so intensely haunted that it has sent previous visitors running from the property in fear. Together with their cameraman, Hiro and Tomo enter the building and soon begin to hear strange sounds and voices. After having explored the main and second floor of the school, they finally head into the basement in search of the infamous, most haunted room in the entire school, the desk room.
How did they know that is the most haunted room of the school when they have no idea why the school was abandoned? Or what happened?
絶対来い。ちょっと待って、ゾワッとしたぞ。鳥肌やば。やば。あったんだ。てか、ちょっと変なこと言うけどさ、めっちゃ人いると思ったんだけど。マジで。うん。なんか人がいる空気みたいな。凄まじかったんだけど今。なんだこの空間は。もう絶対これだね。これだよね。誰かがいたずらでさ、置いたとも十分考えられるようなほど、違和感は凄まじいけどね。うわ。本当にね、ここに入った直後の異様な誰かいるような感覚はすごかったな。ちょっと待って、めっちゃブレる写真が撮れん。
Investigator Hiro takes a few photos with his phone and thinks nothing of it. That is, until he gets back to the car and looks through his photos. What he finds is truly disturbing.
今車に戻ってきて、でどうしようかってね話をしてたんだけど、でさっきも言ったけど地下のさ部屋でさ、写真を数枚撮ってたじゃないですか。結構ブレた写真とかが何枚かあってさ、何枚も撮ってたんだけど、ちょっとねわかるかな、これ最後に撮った写真なんだけどさ、机と椅子あったじゃん。あったね。あそこにさ誰か座ってるように見えるんだけど。もう一回見せてもらっていい？ちょっと待って、ちょっと明るさを変える。ほら、見えるでしょ。
Don't see anything.
この黒い塊でしょ。
これこれ何？
あ、確かに座ってるね。
見えるよね。
見える。やばいね。
見えるよね。
さっき撮ったやつでしょ。
そう。ほんと黒い物体だから。
So, they could have just taken a picture beforehand with someone sitting there and making it look like it was in the moment. Unless you actually show the picture in the moment. Like right here, if you would have showed the picture, there's no dark mass.
いや本当にね、ここに入った直後の異様な誰か。
You really have to just look at these in the moment and show them right away, or else it just looks edited.
人には見えないんだけど。
Which is definitely, probably is.
でもさ、ちょうど、そんな風に映るものもなかった。
ないよ。だって前の写真が、ね、さっきの写真これだもんね。これはちょっとあれだね。もう一回行かないことには。あの椅子に座ってもないしまだ。
これヒロ君が写真撮ったってことはさ、これなんかヒロ君の方が今回何か引き寄せてるのかもしれない。これは。
と思うじゃん。実際そうじゃんね。
A dark shadow can be seen sitting at the desk even though there was no one there at the time. Hiro decides that he must figure out just what he captured in his bizarre picture. So, he decides to return to the school to investigate all alone. It was a very bad idea. As soon as Hiro goes back into the school, he says he feels
While
like
his
he's
friend is
entered a
waiting in
horror
the
game.
car.
もうこんなホラーゲームだよね。
And when he gets to the second floor, his fears seem to become a reality.
さっきの机と椅子があった問題の部屋に行ってみよう。待って今人いたよな。ちょっと待って。
I mean, he put his camera away, so person could have hid.
ちょっいや無理でしょ。やっば。今見間違い今の。
In a split second, a dark shape appears to be standing inside one of the rooms.
He
But
didn't show the
whoever or
right side
whatever
of
it
the
is
room.
disappears before the investigator can even blink.
Typical.
Hiro runs over and searches the area, but there's no one there. There is
Didn't show the
also
left
no
side over
exit
here.
that the person could have taken from that room. Now shaken up by the ordeal, Hiro takes a deep breath and decides to get his investigation done as quickly as possible so that he can leave the spooky school. He heads straight downstairs and back into the creepy basement room from their last visit. And this is when things take an even creep.
If you actually saw a person standing there looking like a shadow and you were actually scared, would you have went in that basement where that chair is by yourself? No. So right there.
Creepier turn.
何今の音。
When Hiro takes a seat on the chair, he suddenly feels what he describes as a presence watching him from inside the basement. He hears a noise and looks, but the sound is not captured on camera. But suddenly just then, a horrifying pale face slides out from underneath the desk. Hiro makes a run for it.
Yeah.
And with that, the Omagatoki team has had enough, and they leave to just go home. Now, whether you believe Japanese paranormal encounters are real or not, the footage is most definitely very creepy, and it certainly freaked me out. So, you can watch this entire 3-part investigation over on the YouTube channel, Omagatoki Film. Window to the Soul. This next mysterious video was shared to the internet over 15 years ago. The video shows a group of friends hanging out somewhere in the city of Thessaloniki in Greece when the camera captures something they simply can't explain.
Queda la mala que ponga.
Did you see it? At first, everything seems completely normal, but then a bizarre
It's that old that it's not edited. Could it be the reflection of the guy holding the camera? But then you'd see the camera.
figure of a man appears in the window. Now, the easy explanation would be that it's just the reflection of a poster that's hanging on a wall opposite the window.
Oh yeah,
But when the
that's what
cameraman
it is.
later pans back to the window, the man has disappeared. The cameraman posted the video to YouTube, but has never posted anything since. So it seems that the video and its creepy capture will remain a mystery.
Alright, that one's I wonder if it's one of those, like, remember when people would record scary stuff for in-game and things like that, but it's interesting. I actually don't know. I actually have no idea. Pretty creepy though. What do you guys think? You think could be something because it's not a reflection of the poster, right? And they were recording the whole time at the window, so it's not somebody that just stepped away, like?
Did you see it? At
It
first,
just kinda
everything
went away?
seems completely normal, but then a bizarre
Appears?
figure of a man appears in the window.
Does
Now,
it-
the easy explanation would be that it's just the reflection.
Let's
Can't.
Nothing? Looks away. All of a sudden there's something. Looks away. Nothing. It could definitely be fake. Let's put it on slow. Nothing. Shadow. We're not looking. Look at the corner. The only way it'd be if somebody ducked down or something. Otto Bronson. Otto Bronson.
Did you see it? At first, everything seems completely normal, remain a mystery. The abandoned graveyard. Paranormal investigator Ian from the YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter is back on another investigation. This time at the allegedly haunted Vicksburg Cemetery in Renville County, Minnesota. The old graveyard is abandoned, overgrown, and hidden away deep in the Minnesota woods. In the 1870s, the cemetery was part of the thriving town of Vicksburg, but the village is now nothing more than a ghost town, perhaps quite literally. You see, visitors to the cemetery have reported seeing and hearing supernatural activity, and locals warn tourists to stay away from the graveyard at night. Midwest Ghost Hunter, aka Ian, soon finds out why.
All right. Entering the cemetery. All right, I'm coming over to visit. I hope you don't mind. Oh my gosh. This whole grave is in shambles. I'm sorry that your tombstone has been destroyed. What happened? Is it vandalized? Whoa. Okay, I just heard you.
Ian finds a headstone that seems to have been smashed to pieces, and when he asks whether the headstone has been vandalized, a quiet little voice seems to whisper, "Yeah." The investigator is shocked by what he just
interesting.
heard. He believes that the spirit he is talking to might be associated with the smashed headstone. So he tries again.
If you're still here, could you tell me your name?
Because unfortunately there's really no way for me to tell. I really don't want to dig around your grave shambles, because I don't want to damage it any further. You don't have to be shy, ma'am. As I said, I'm just here to visit. I'm here with nothing but respect. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes right now, but that's okay. It's worth it. If I could just hear your voice one more time. Whoa. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I heard that. I heard you once again. Whoa, you just drained my battery too. Dang, dude.
Ian asks to hear the spirit's voice one more time, and this time a soft voice seems to answer, "It's lonely here." Ian decides to explore more of the cemetery, and when he reaches another gravestone, something happens that he just can't explain.
Oh, whoa, whoa. What the hell was that?
Suddenly, the fence begins rattling by itself without reason.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. That sounded like the fence. Did you just rattle this fence? What's your name? Here, I could try to read your grave. What does that say? Nanny? Is your name Nanny? Whoa. Okay. I take that as a yes. Thank you. Is there anybody else that's buried here? Whoa, I just heard your voice. Could you say it once more? Dude, oh my God, I just heard you again.
I just received an intelligent response from what sounds like a ghostly little girl, and now realize that there actually may be two spirits haunting this gravesite. Nanny
It's too
Bickle,
perfect.
who passed away at the age of 5, and Ida Bickle, who passed away at age 7.
It's too perfect.
After the fence surrounding two gravestones rattles on its own and the voice of a little girl seems to
The fence rattle kind of ruined it for me. It's too perfect. You know what I mean? Like, it's too fake. I don't know. That sucks. I was really into this one, too. He seemed genuine, like he's good at reacting, but, I mean, he could have been shaking the fence, or somebody else around the other side, so...
respond. Ian decides to take some pictures. What happens next is absolutely unnerving.
Pose for the photo.
Hey,
Could you
Bronson.
smile? All right, I'm gonna count to 3, okay? And I want you to pose for this photo. 1, 2, 3.
If you look at this photo closely, there appears to be two misty little girls staring into the camera from the gravesite. They both appear to be in their adolescence, have long hair, and dark beady eyes. In the photo taken afterwards, they are completely gone.
Two misty apparitions that look like little girls appear in one of Ian's pictures, sitting right next to what he believes is their own gravestone. So is old abandoned Vicksburg Cemetery truly haunted? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter. Thank you so much for watching. If you
That one was pretty interesting. I was on the fence, literally, like, off and on with this guy. It's tough because it's like a good picture, but at the same time, he didn't look at the picture right away. Same situation as the other guy, right? So you can't, it's hard, like, You gotta show the pictures right away. You might not see him right away because it's not zoomed in on your computer or something, right? Which, fine, but that it's gonna be a no from me. It's gonna be a no from me. Unfortunately, as much as I was hyped for it. You probably saw P-Jax walking around in the back a couple times there. I had to try and mute a couple times. He's walking around doing stuff. I think he's fixing the shed out back. But this was like not bad for like an episode back. Like it was pretty good. I had to skip the first one, like losing you know, when you lose an animal that that's family to you. It's hard to watch that kind of stuff after. I was like, yeah, I can't watch that. So hopefully, maybe there was something good on there. Let's check the comments, actually. Good boy, Scott. Yeah, left a few tears. Yeah, skip that one. Ian is the perfect standard of what a professional ghost hunter should be. Calm, polite, and respectful. Yeah, like I said, like I like his attitude, and I liked this last guy, how he was, but I feel like he found too much stuff on his investigation at the cemetery, which to me makes it feel fake, if that makes sense. They're just talking about how much they love him. Those who wonder why the second clip, the entire forest goes silent, is because whenever a predator is nearby, every animal stops. Yeah. Ian, the dog got to me. The help is the woods is actually a bobcat in heat. Yeah, it sounds like it too. It sounded like a cat. It sounded like an animal 100%. Ethan's video clip reminded me of the time my auntie and I went way out in the middle of nowhere along the San Juan River here in New Mexico. We crossed a shallow river to a thick vegetation area. We saw branches that were formed to look like a cave. I had a weird feeling to not go close, but my curiosity got the best of me. When my aunt and I got closer and we heard a little girl's voice saying, "Help me," and "Hey, who's there? Help me." I got goosebumps. My aunt said, "Let's get the hell out of here." When I told my grandma, she got after me, said to never go down there again. Yeah, probably. Cat. Yeah, okay, so people are just sharing sad animal video stories now, so I ain't gonna read that because, as you can see, I'm not emotionally stable when it comes to animal stuff, okay? I cannot do it. So I will bid you farewell. I hope you have some good dreams tonight instead of sweet nightmares. Maybe. I don't know. You can take the nightmares, okay? I had nightmares last night. It's been rough, so I'm so sorry. I'm an old grandma now. I'll see you guys next time, and good night dreams.